My next guest has a plan to help people living in PA cities in particular sleep better. Let's check out his bedside manner. It's Democrat from Philadelphia, Jared Solomon. How are you doing today?
Joel, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
These are one of those topics that people can all go, yeah, that is annoying. What can we do about that? It's called the SLEEP Act. It's actually an acronym. Stop Loud, Excessive Exhaust Pollution Act. It would ban the sale of aftermarket exhaust and muffler systems, the ones that actually purposefully make those vehicles louder, kind of obnoxious, some would say. Others probably kind of like that you can modify your vehicle and make it sound a little bit different. What are we doing about this? What do you think?
Exactly, Joel. So let me kind of paint the picture. You're in your home, as my wife and I typically are on a work night with our 3-year-old daughter. We're ready to go to sleep. It's 9:30, 10. Everything is settling down. It's nice and quiet. We're transitioning to our evening, preparing for the next day. And all of a sudden, you hear 8 to 10 to 15 dirt bikes who are going back and forth up and down your streets, sometimes joined by illegal ATVs. So what? My daughter gets up, my wife gets up, I'm up, pets are up, dogs are barking.
Yep.
This is a losing scenario for everyone. And then you're grumpy the next day. We need to do something about it. And this basically puts out a clear message to manufacturers. You're not going to legally manufacture these modified mufflers, to those that are inspecting vehicles to look for them, and then to law enforcement on the ground. We want to provide some training so that you know what to look for.
Okay.
This is a winning scenario to make sure that we all get our rest and are more productive during the day.
All right, so the question is enforcement. I think you dealt with some of that already. The other question is, what if you already have one of these and you love it and your friends love it and you just want to do this? Maybe just not do it at those same times? What are you thinking?
Sure. So we are focused on moving forward, but also we're thinking about the left and right limits of the bill. Maybe really focusing in on urban centers, cities throughout our Commonwealth. Because if you have, like on my block, you have 58, 60 homes on a block, you're really feeling that. In some places in rural Pennsylvania where you're more spread out, maybe not as much. So we are really want to make sure that this is a product that provides those unique solutions for all parts of the Commonwealth.
How is it decibel meters? Or is it just kind of, you can't have anything that's a modification, or some, but not too much? How do you actually measure what is too much?
So right now, the bill talks about sound that law enforcement would hear 200 feet from where they are.
Okay.
Really, though, Joel, and I think if the two of us were in your studio or we were walking in downtown Harrisburg, we would know it when we heard it. You would say, yeah, that's really annoying. They should not be doing that. That is annoying me. It's annoying everyone else.
You can't have a conversation with the person next to you. Yeah, that's probably one of those things, right?
Exactly.
All right, give me a quick synopsis on how much support do you have? How's it looking?
I've actually gotten a lot of support in the legislature because the minute I talk about this quality of life issue, people say, yeah, I've been out on my lawn on a Saturday, Sunday, trying to enjoy my property, and I'm barbecuing, and I'm having to hear this up and down my street for hours. So support's building, and we're going to continue to work it.
Two more things I want to get to quickly here. We're starting to run out of time. It's the term limits for members of Congress, Supreme Court justice. What is the limit you support?
We're just trying to get a constitutional convention to begin this conversation in Congress. Just to take a quick step back, people are thirsting, yearning for government that works and delivers. Key to that, Joel, is you need government that starts with itself, reforms itself, so that we better deliver for the needs of people on the ground in our 67 counties and throughout our nation. Reform begins at home. This is an attempt to get right at that.
Okay, we have different ideas probably out there on how many years. We'll leave that go for now because I know you want to talk about blighted property as well. What do you think is something that can actually be done to deal with that everyone believes is a problem?
This is a quality of life issue. If you go to every single nook and cranny in Pennsylvania, you will see blight. Homes that are falling, boats on properties, homes boarded up, burned out. Now imagine if you get up the next morning, you're headed to work, your kids are headed to school, you're a retired couple just trying to enjoy your golden years, and now you have a property that is bringing down your real estate value and reducing your quality of life. That's just not okay. And what we found time and time again is that when we, in all throughout Pennsylvania, when we looked up who owns these properties, many times these are entities from out of state. New York LLC, New Jersey LLC. So you can't get to them. My bill allows for a name, an email address, a phone number who can provide for the upkeep of those properties and bring some much needed quality of life improvements to our communities.
All right, I think that'll wrap it up. We're going to talk about Elon Musk and Donald Trump with our political insiders. You can just sit back and enjoy that because I know a lot of Democrats now are just watching this happen and going, okay. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you, Representative.
Joel, thank you.
All right. And yes, we are talking about Trump and Musk. Is the bromance over? Our political insiders, they've been feuding at times. We'll see what they think about all this.